UK Sports on this. Very special Easter Sunday. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Atlanta right now in the middle of a road trip.
And they've yet to come up with the win in any of their 3 games against these guys. So I guess one positive for them is that no matter what happens tonight, it's the last time they'll face them on the season.
And so here is Miami. Here's Porzingis. Outside for Robinson. Inside. 6 to shoot. And finished off by DeRozan.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Up again. Barnes, right side. And a dunk by Barnes.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to George. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Now here's Murray. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Wall. Gets to the hoop. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, here's Wall. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Tries again. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
Sometimes you do a little extra work. Something good comes your way. And Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The 3 from George. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports leagues. He worked his way up from video coordinator. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Robinson on the wing. Back to Porzingis. Here's Wall. And the layup falls.
Man, a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Robinson. Outside, Wall. It's tipped. And stolen by Murray. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Heat moving the ball around. Knocked away. And so Miami again turning it over. The Hawks trail by 3. Murray outside. Barnes looking around. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Goes up again. Capella. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
But with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
A nice shot by George. That's now 8 points for George.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Heat out front. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast breaks down.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
DeRozan, that's good.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on DeRozan.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Now, Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the lead.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Now, here is George. 8 points for him. Shots good by Hero.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Bridges inside. At the run. Vucevic with the block. And O'Connell slams it in. The Heat leading by 5. George looking over the floor. Here's Vucevic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pops in the layup for 2.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
To the paint. Porzingis comes with the double team. Here's McCollum. And it's Miami with the rebound. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Outside, Hero. Screen by Porzingis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Basket good. Bridges got 5 points in the quarter.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis right through the defense and a sweet dunk from the big man.
Pass to Bridges. And here is George. Back to Bridges. Here's McCollum. He's covered by Hero. 5 on the clock. McCollum, no good. The Heat leading by 7. It's George on the wing. Back to Reddish. And George, here we go. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Vucevic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Barnes left side. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Nice D from Porzingis. Outside, George. It's up a 3. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by George. Vucevic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
But Paul George definitely had a chance to take that one himself, but he makes the smart play and a quick dish to a teammate.
From about 16, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Barnes. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. And the dunk by Barnes.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
There's a screen by Robinson. Back to Wall. Now Porzingis. Over Barnes. They get it again. Out to DeRozan. It's Oladipo on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Now in the game,
About 1 minute played here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Griffin. Got it. Good job in the low post. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And Griffin slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's DeRozan. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Anunoby. Misses the layup.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
They set the pick. Wall. And a missed layup.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Now here's Wall. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Oladipo misses. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Griffin. 6 points for him. Second chance shot. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got his third bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Heat all-time Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And it's the Hawks ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Murray. Count it, and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Hero from long range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Griffin's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Hero. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Bridges, no one around him. Walks for the new shot clock. Outside, Griffin. Back to Bridges. Griffin looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta again, missing. Outside DeRozan. Trying to get something going. Okongwu grabs the board.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Barnes. Basket counts. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And it's been a... very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On offense, here are the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. In the corner, George with it. Next to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by George. That's now 8 points for Porzingis.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
It's McCollum with the drive. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Porzingis with the rebound.
So good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
A 3 from McCollum, and he's good on the 3-ball. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, George. That shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive work.
Here's DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And George is good for 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint and power through.
And it's George again missing. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 1-point game. The kick out to Porter. Bridges outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Pass to Griffin. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
The Heat with the lead. Outside, George. There's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A leader in the locker room. DeRozan with a chance and a huge lead.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
They set the screen. Down low. It's stolen by DeRozan. Wall looking for an opening. Hit by Vucevic to the left wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Heat lead by 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. They focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Lock at 6. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I gotta tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Outside, Wall. And DeRozan throws it down.
The vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Outside, Wall. Outside, DeRozan. He takes it in. And Capella sends it back.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Pass to Anunoby. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Miami with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Now here's Griffin. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability.
Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, this is the second and final time these teams will meet. So if they want a different outcome, they'll have to bring that extra intensity.
And maybe just more than wins and losses at stake, it could be pride. They'll be using everything in their arsenal to try and avoid the season sweep.
Houston calls timeout. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And Atlanta has possession. Murray with it. Green picks him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Now here's Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Wiggins for 3. He drops it from range. And here are the Hawks now. Pass to Barnes. Poke loose. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Martin. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Wiggins. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Green for 3. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Griffin. Back to Barnes. And here's Murray. Stolen by Caruso. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Wiggins for 3. Sinks it from distance. Wiggins got 6 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Atlanta. Now here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Murray. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Screen by Capella. Murray's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Quick into the air. Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
And it's Capella with the jam.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Green with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. The Hawks trailing. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Got a piece of it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Rebound Atlanta. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Capella inside. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Smith outside. Shoots over Capella. Kept alive by Houston. Smith outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Right side Murray. Outside Barnes. Caruso grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. They kick it out to Murray. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Smith. There's 10 seconds left in the first. Bucket 4. Capella.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
And he sinks the second. Now Green lets it go from deep. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead. They're up by 5. And we've got more in. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
For 3, McCollum. Offensive rebound. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Marjanovic. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Pass to Porter. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Houston in the lead. Right wing. Here's Matthews. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Back to Walker. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Man, when he's playing under control, which is most of the time, McCollum is very effective setting up teammates.
And here's Walker. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
2.5 minutes into the second. Screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Matthews. Great D that time from Porter.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Bridges on the attack. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside Walker. Marjanovic inside. Out to Gordon. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018. Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Pass to Dort. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. Here's Matthews. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And the layup is good off the glass. Marjanovic gotten 4 this quarter. And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Marjanovic. Out to Gordon. Here's the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. One to the line for 1. .32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Gordon outside. Outside Walker. He takes it in. It's deflected. Rockets with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Green with the ball. Wiggins outside. No good from outside. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Murray. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the shot goes in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. And now running the full court man-to-man defense.
Back to Smith. Now Green. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 5 now.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Murray. Pass to Capella. Up and over Smith. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you can see why Clint Capella is always up there in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. Every season, close-in shots, big-time results.
The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Green. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Green's got his second basket on the night.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Houston in the lead.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Back to Smith. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 7 points in the game.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Outside, Green. Pick by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Green missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
.105 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brett.
He led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage for his career. He's averaging double digits on the glass, but that season, B.A., man, that was ridiculous even by his standards. Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And it's Green missing. Griffin in the post. And Griffin slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Back to Green. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside, Green. Picked by Smith. Inside. Stolen by Capella. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 1-point game. Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
CJ.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Matthews. Here's Marjanovic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. They swipe it. And here's Gordon. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Walker with it. Here's Marjanovic. Out to Gordon. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Hawks leading. There's McCollum with the three. No good that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gordon outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get two.
Pass to Bridges. To the wing, right side. Here's Okongwu. Back to Bridges. Clock at 2. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Stephen Silas went over with his team during the break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And here's Caruso outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Martin. Let's go with a three. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets trail. Green for three. Buries it from three.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage when you clutch.
1:41 left in the fourth. Pass to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
That's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Green missing. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Green. There's the triple. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Deflects the pass.
shot of the game.
Back to Murray. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Atlanta, who scraped by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And here's Murray. Down low. George with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man. Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Would love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his three ball.
Timeout. Timeout.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Oh, there's the alley. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Pass to George. It's George on the wing. Six to shoot. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Murray. Going inside. Here's Bridges. Here's Griffin. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. To the inside. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Wall. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And stolen by Porzingis. Fast break Miami. George for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Now here's Hero. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Kicks it to DeRozan. Puts it up. That shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Murray. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's a screen. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Griffin. 4 on the clock. Right wing. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Here's Hero. No good from outside. It's Griffin, high post. Oh, and no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
For 3, George. And again, the Heat missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Bridges. 4-3. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hero on the wing. Capella with a rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. George for 3. The shot misses. Here's Griffin. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Back to Hero. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Swell.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And, guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The kick out to Wall. DeRozan outside. Dort with a steal. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ball for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wall's got 5.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Here's Okongwu. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Okongwu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
and they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Here's DeRozan. Off the left rim and out. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Dort drives to the hoop.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. What do you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Shot clock at 5. George for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Barnes with it. Guarded now by George. Barnes, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to George. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. The 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Reddish. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Oladipo outside. Dort with a steal. Pass to Okongwu. Outside for Porter. Dort outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
George for 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Barnes. And George with some nice D.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Reddish gets it to go.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort outside. McCollum outside. And there's the drive. George with the block.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Reddish. 1 second left. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat. They lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Now the Hawks with it. They trail by 16.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Reddish on the wing. From outside the arc. Reddish on the wing. Robinson with it. 3 on the clock. Another shot. Reddish misses. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Hero. The 3. And that one's long.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Now here's Griffin. Shoots from 14. And he drops that one in.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
DeRozan for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Murray. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Anunoby from deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back. After receiving heavy criticism in his second year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
Capella. Vucevic with some nice D. Hero for 3. The offensive rebound. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
You know, with Hero, Smitty, his play earned him the 6th man of the year.
And he ran away with that award, BA. And it wasn't only because of his prolific scoring. Hero also displayed his playmaking ability, and he improved on the defensive end as well.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Wall. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. Right side, Anunoby. Capella inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Vucevic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
With his height, Vucevic, a tough matchup inside for any defense.
Here's Capella. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's DeRozan. Misses off the right iron.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Back to Hero. Pass to Vucevic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
The Heat with the lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis for 3. Now here's Vucevic. Averaging around 5 points a game.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Now George. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
It's both from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And so it's Miami now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Well, when you... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's McCollum. It's Dort on the wing. Fires for three. McCollum's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Rebound, Atlanta. McCollum outside. Off target from outside.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
George for three. Okongwu with the rebound. Outside Barnes. Porter a screen. On the wing, Porter. Barnes in the post. An easy two on the layup. Barnes has gotten his first basket of the night.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Barnes, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
George, no good. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Okongwu. Back to McCollum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. George left side. They kick it out to Porzingis. Over Porter. And Miami again with the bucket.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Here's Barnes. And George with some nice D. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The three ball. It's George on the wing. Beyond the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Barnes goes in. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Lets it fly. And it's DeRozan missing. Bridges down low. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation. And
here is DeRozan. Over Anunoby. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Murray with it. For three, Bridges. He buries it from three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Murray is doubled. Pass to Bridges. Back to Murray. Kicks it out to Anunoby. McCollum outside. Here's Bridges. He's guarded by Hero. Bridges misses. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. Hero outside. So the Heat win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know,
It's the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. On this very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
And it's Simons missing.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
He takes it in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Back to Murray. Pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella trying to free himself up.
You know, Nurkic, it's hard to get around him. Also, hard to shoot over him.
There's the drive. And it's Sharp missing. And the Hawks with the possession. And here is Capella. Back to Murray. The three. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Screen by Nurkic. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Lillard. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The shot's good from Simons.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Now here's Barnes. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Anunoby, good.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Here's Lillard. Nice move. Rebound, Atlanta.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Back to Bridges. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. Bridges got his third basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Portland again missing. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Barnes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And stolen by Murray. The kick out to Barnes. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bridges misses. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 10. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Portland with another turnover here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Capella. Pass to Barnes. Murray outside. For three, Bridges. Kept alive by Atlanta. Barnes left side. A second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Tipped away. Murray with it. He got it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the shot is long.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. And he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And the way C.J. McCone-Gray can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies to his pull-up jumpers through when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. It's up a three. Portland no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
All the officials are all over that.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
McCollum fires from way outside. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Simons has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Capella. Portland needs to get out the shot. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power would be in someone else's hands.
Simons on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Okongwu. And good that time.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Down low. Lillard looking around. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Simons on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
Screen by Capella. Capella. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Capella. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Lillard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle. Whiteside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And Portland making a change here. Portland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And here is Simons. There's the steal. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Trailblazers trailed by 13. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 11 points.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
The Hawks leading by 10. In the corner, it's Freedom. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 9. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Trailblazers trailed by 10. Lillard outside. Simons from outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Back to Anunoby. At the top of the key, Freedom. Murray outside. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Pass to Nurkic. And here is Simons. At the elbow, it's Lillard. To the inside. And the basket by Gordon.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Inside. Barnes grabs the miss. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You have to include Walton, Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Bridges. That one's not going to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. So timeout call here, the first for Portland. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Pass to Simons. Here's Lillard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Gordon. Back to Lillard. It's deflected. Outside Griffin. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Simons on the wing. .110 left in the third. And that one's good. Lillard's got his first basket of the night.
I love how crafty Damian Lillard is inside, finding a way past the D into his shot.
To the left wing. Here's Freedom. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Gordon. Lillard left side. Here's Sharp. Latre. The offensive rebound. Nurkic. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Okongwu. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Okongwu's now got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so Payton will bring it up for Portland. 7-point differential. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Shoots the 3. Portland no good that time either. The deep 3 from Murray. He nails the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Hawks leading by 10. Barnes up top. Driving inside. Nurkic with the block.
Making a statement with that swat. Nurkic is all over the place.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Trailblazers trail by 10. Out to the right wing. Lillard outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Sharp. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Lillard with it. Tries again. Driving to the basket. And it's in there.
so good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Sharp. Bridges with the steal. Goes up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Hawks passing it around. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Pass to Sharp. Screen by Nurkic. Now, here's Sharp. Back to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray scanning the floor. Now Barnes. Defended by Gordon. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Atlanta leading by 15. To the paint. Barnes right side. Bridges for three. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Pass to Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard with it, and guarded by Capella. Nurkic in the post. Off target at the rim. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Barnes.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Pass to Simons. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Now Murray. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Payton. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they
It's the NBA brought to you by... .2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one.
And an opportunity for them to even this thing up in terms of the season series. A team they'll see 4 times in all. A win here would boost their confidence in the matchup.
It would be a tremendous boost if they could find a way to snag a win here. They respect their opponent, which is why they are going to bring their A game.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And it's sent back by Isaac. Pass to Paul. Up top, Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. To the inside. It's stolen by Banchero. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Paul. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bull can't hit. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Over to the left wing. He's all alone. All going up court. Back to Anunoby. Nobody near Barnes. Hands it from downtown.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Isaac outside. Pass to Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows this team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. See if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the canvas.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
Here's Barnes. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Bridges. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Pass to Capella. Murray right side. Isaac with the steal. Now, here's Banchero. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's tipped. Murray outside. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Here is Paul. Trailing by 2. Pass the Bull. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. A leaner. And the shot falls short this time.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range. Driving to the basket. Banchero, that's good.
And once Banchero gets going, well, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
It's all. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here's McCollum. Magic knocking down the tray. Drills it from outside. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And so here's Orlando, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Here's Ross. Pass to Okeke. The second chance effort with 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Okeke. Going inside. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
I now have sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Now, here's Wagner. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Ross with a wide open look. And Wagner able to finish. Wagner's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
Love the determination he showed. They're getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Suggs following the bucket by the Hawks. Wagner left side. Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon, Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And it's Wagner missing. Right side, Dort. Back to McCollum. And Dort gets it to go. Dort got his first 2 points.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Suggs with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Pass to Ross. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. Now, Freedom. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Griffin can't get it to go in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And yes, it's good. Suggs has got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Inside. And Carroll throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. The Magic have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And a great move by Capella.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
And it's Murray penetrating.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Pass to Bamba. Bamba sets a screen. Paul with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Bamba with it. No points in the game yet for him.
We've been spoiled by watching David Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Back to Barnes. the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And Orlando making a change here. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Orlando. Here's Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And for Orlando, yeah, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, he's only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Barnes. A 2-point game. Anunoby in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Banchero. He's got 10. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Pass to Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Ross for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
And it's Bridges at the elbow. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Ball surveying the floor. Here's Ball. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 3.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Down low. Here's Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Orlando Magic. The lead is 2. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Wagner. And here is Paul. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So it's the Hawks trailing by 2. McCollum outside. outside Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Ross with the steal. And here is Suggs. They set the pick. Pass to Okeke. And the 3 ball is good. Okeke's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
Wagner outside. Banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's McCollum. Tries a 3 off the inbound.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Wagner on the wing. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Pass to Ross. There's the 3. Freedom pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Makes it. And the next one could tie it up. No good on the second free throw. And even 3-on-3 break. And finished off by Banchero.
And so much athleticism from Banchero. That will translate well to the NBA.
Pass to Capella. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Isaac with the steal. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Bamba. From outside, off the mark. Murray scanning the floor. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Count it. And it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
A huge reason why Banchero was selected first overall, because this team trusts him to be that guy.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Pass to Bamba. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bamba's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
And so Orlando again turning it over. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Back to Murray for the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Pass to Banchero. The ball. Shoots from the corner. And he nails it.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. And an elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Bridges attacking. And it's set back by Isaac.
Dallas defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Bridges outside. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Combo with the block. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Now Bol. So the Magic win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when
Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came from left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. Screen by Capella. Here's Murray. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
To the left side wing. Lillard outside. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Gordon right side. It's stolen by Barnes. On the break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, DeJounte Murray puts a lot of pressure on your defense, whether it's in half court or in transition.
Now here's Lillard. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. They retain possession. Nurkic. And finally, they hit one.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. On the wing, Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Lillard with the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Damian Lillard is someone who can extend the defense. That's why he has lanes open up to him.
First one falls for him.
It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
Now here's Barnes. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Nurkic has got 5. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
The 3 from Barnes. Portland trailing here. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group.
Gordon can't hit. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's Bridges on the wing. first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Capella. Bridges misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Simons has the open look. Another one falls for Portland.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Look at Simon's move, making the effort to get out ahead on the break.
Simons with a steal. The finish. And the dunk by Lillard.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Outside Anunoby. A pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Nurkic.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
For 3, here's Lillard. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Anunoby for 3. Lillard pulls down the board. Portland leading. Here's Sharp. Back to Lillard. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there that got him the whistle.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. Moving the rock. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Lillard outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
And Nurkic comes to help. Freedom. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Pass to Griffin. Back to McCollum. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Cuts off the pass. Outside Johnson. Screen by Gordon. Pass to Simons. Fires for three. McCollum pulls it in. The Hawks trailing. Here's Freedom. And Nurkic comes to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. McCollum outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple.
You have to get out there on C.J. McCollum. He is very good at torching defenses from deep.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sharp. Now here's Gordon. Shoots over Okongwu. No good off the glass. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's McCollum with the three. Back to Griffin. Here's McCollum. He's covered by Simons. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Inside. Here's Nurkic. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Pass to Freedom. Griffin with it. And Portis comes to help. McCollum outside. Second chance effort. Freedom. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Man, Blazers fans been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
EA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly. This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
The three from Barnes. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside Johnson. No good with a layup. Now here's Barnes. 5 points in the game. Bridges misses.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 11. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up. And VA, when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer too.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
Pass to Williams. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here's Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches it. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Oh, nice shot by Lillard.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All right, time for an injury report. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Jusuf Nurkic. What's the news, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
He misses the free throw.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
To the inside. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 8.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Capella. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
And the Blazers making a change here. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And B.A., not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season. And Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both will get a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love the scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Here's Murray. Another shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. with his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple double in the league one day.
To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
On the wing, Simon. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Bobby Portis, when he's rolling to the basket, he's now under more control.
Here's Murray. He's got 12. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Timeout called, Portland. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Payton. The kick out to Johnson. The three. Capella with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Griffin outside. Pass to Capella. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And the Trailblazers call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Portland leading. Now Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. With 4 on the clock. Nice D from Bridges. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Trailblazers out in front. They lead. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Griffin outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Simon's shot is good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Outside Anunoby. Back to McCollum. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Whiteside. Pass to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Sharp. Lillard with the ball. Defended by Griffin. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks making a change here. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. To the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. Lillard outside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Bridges. The three from Barnes. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Back to Simons. Clock at 4. Gordon outside. From downtown. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Capella. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. This one for 3. Offensive board. Back to Lillard. Goes back up with the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Here's Lillard. Portland again missing. The shake. The drive by Murray.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Pass to Gordon. .114 left in the fourth quarter. Now Simons. Anunoby covering. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Simons with the lay-in.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Back to Murray. Stolen by Whiteside. Lillard with the ball. Checked by Murray. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Whiteside.
Yes! Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside Anunoby. The 3 ball. Gordon pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. Rebound Atlanta.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Capella. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
Clint Capella was going to surprise us at the line. Now is the time.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win.